You are listening to DC On Screen.
Welcome into DC On Screen. I'm your host, David C. Robertson. This is, of course, my trusty cohort, Jason Goss.
Hello.
And happy month to you. We haven't been around. Not much going on, I guess.
It's still a bit quiet out there.
Yeah.
More birthday announcements from Gunn than news.
Yeah, that's true. Lots of anniversaries. Lots of, hey, this character debuted on this day. But
he does that. He does, and you gotta appreciate it if you're on his crew. He does a lot of like so and so's birthday.
Yeah.
Here's a set photo. I'm sure it's fun.
Mm-hmm. But we got up enough stuff, and the Clayface trailer dropped. So why the fuck not?
That'll really do it. Yeah.
Why the fuck not? Look,
Clayface will push it through the.
We did. We did get some extra footage of Supergirl, and that was mostly behind the scenes stuff. And it was like Gunn talking about Supergirl was raised on a chunk of disintegrated planet. People were dying all around her. She's not Superman, and she's definitely not Clark Kent. Millie Alcock said Supergirl's fueled by this pain, fueled by this hurt. I think people are expecting a sidekick film to Superman, like she's kind of in the periphery of his world, but what they're actually going to get is a really kick-ass Supergirl. And they did Cinemacon, and we'll talk about Cinemacon a couple of times in this episode. We didn't get the Cinemacon footage, but we do have a description. Would you like to hear what was in that footage?
Hit me.
The footage begins, and I copied this verbatim off of comicbook.com, so don't anyone come for me. The footage begins with Kara on essentially a space bus surrounded by alien travelers. She offers one a stick of gum and asks them to stop smoking, then asks another one if they're comfortable sleeping on her. When Kara asks if they have any idea what she's saying, one responds in pristine English, "Do I look like an idiot to you?" Then Kara hears Ruthie being accosted in an alien language, to which Kara responds and explains that Ruthie offended the aliens' culture. They go back to their seat, but the bus is caught in a tractor beam by a group of space pirates, and Kara warns Ruthie that they're being robbed. When one of the criminals approaches Kara for the watch in her pocket, Kara gives it up, but both she and the robber notices that Ruthie has drawn her sword. When the pirate takes the sword, Kara tells Ruthie she sort of has a plan. Kara tries to make a trade for both the watch and the sword in exchange for a teleportation device. A fight ensues with the Red Sun-depowered Kara hurting herself. She asks the bus to get them closer to a planet with a yellow sun, but they can't without an engine. So Kara puts on a spacesuit, but is sent out of the airlock by the pirate before she can get the helmet on. For a moment, it looks like Kara is a corpse in space, but then the sun rises over the nearby planet and Kara is restored. She flies back to the bus and goes ham, it says. A pirate shoots her with a laser from his ship. She takes off towards the sun and the pirates follow. Bad move for them as her heat vision makes quick work of them. Then there's a montage of footage featuring Kara and Crypto being sent away from Argo City in an escape pod. Ruthie asking what Superman is like. Kara says he's a nerd, and then we see Superman saying hi there. We also get a flashback to Crypto as a puppy, where she tells him there's no home without him. The footage ends with Kara catching a spear headed for Ruthie, and then uses her heat vision to blast the man who threw it. Sounds fine to me. It all sounds good to me.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly I don't remember anything about when in Woman of Tomorrow about like her almost dying outside.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be kind of newish, right?
I don't remember. I gotta reread it. It's been a while.
I'd have to frame. That doesn't feel familiar. Anyway, the rest of it, though, everything about the bus, I thought that was I was imagining frames from that, but I do remember.
I did too.
It's gonna be straight pull.
Let's talk about lanterns real quick.
Go for it.
Looks like, and I did look. It looks like DC Studios has pulled the Lanterns trailer from almost every official place. The only place that's still hanging out is on James Gunn's posts. Like the official Warner Brothers, HBO, all that stuff, those accounts on YouTube and stuff, they don't have it anymore. I don't know what's going on.
Well, that is odd. Now I'm going to look.
But it might be up by now. I didn't look today, but I did yesterday. And people noticed because they put out they put out some little motion posters and controversy about that. It's like a giant picture of a Green Lantern, or it's a picture of a giant Green Lantern ring with Hal and John standing in like the ring portion of it at the bottom, and like, or it's like a silhouette of them. But it says only one can wear the ring, and people are like, "What the fuck does that mean? Are we forgetting that there's Guy Gardner? Are we? Why is? Since when can there only be one?" I don't know. I think traditionally each sector is supposed to only have one.
Yeah.
But that hasn't been the case in the comics for decades.
I mean, not even close. Like, here's my rough understanding of how that works.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I'm just scrolling through the DC page. I don't see the Green Lantern trailer anywhere obvious. I saw repost of it, like on One Media or something. But
yeah,
I can find the 2011 Green Lantern pretty quickly.
Right. Well, it is called Lanterns. So if you're looking for Green Lantern,
true. Good point. I should not. That's a great point. Yeah, my understanding of it was 2032 or something like that sectors. There's a couple thousand sectors. They've all got their one protector. It's going to look like whatever weirdo you're like from that area, or possibly not. Kind of sometimes. And that was the rule for decades. And then at some point, we started introducing other Green Lanterns in DC, right?
Well, it was like part of a decade, and then Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan were both there.
So yeah, so my memory though is like we needed more lanterns, or we started introducing them. But even then, it feels like early days there was still kind of some shaky excuse for there to still be like a passing of the ring. Mm-hmm. And in the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years or so, I don't think we're trying to keep up with that at all. Now when you see a Green Lantern cover, it's just like 17 lanterns right there. They're all from here.
Yeah. And, you know, hey, you gotta have a Green Lantern on Earth, and if Hal Jordan is always out leading the Corps, you know, you gotta have two. Like, oh well,
right now you can have half a dozen.
John is, you know, he's busy on Earth, but you know what? Maybe we can. Maybe we need some Guy Gardner help. I don't know, man.
I mean, even just the major ones right now. You've got what? I mean, Guy, Hal, Kyle,
Jessica
John.
Cruz.
Yeah, and then you got Jessica Cruz,
Simon Baz.
Yeah, and then
there's a bunch of them.
I think you really are up to about that half a dozen's worth of just major accepted all at once lanterns.
Yeah,
I could pick up any copy of a Justice League right now at a shop, and I do not know which one of those things will be wearing, or which green dude's gonna be hanging out there.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure that they'll reconcile it. Something will happen. We'll find out some things.
And Scott, but he's like a different category of Green Lantern.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, he was more of a magic-based lantern, but then, like, he was channeling the fucking energy from Oa anyway, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I might not. I'm a couple of universes behind. They've rebooted a few times, so forgive me.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
I'm a little old, y'all.
Like, I in theory, I just finished the new DC history thing, or new DC universe, whatever the hell that is, the reboot. Mm-hmm. I think they did say I could go grab that and solve this and see what the current canon is. But
well, I thought that's why, like, Jade, his daughter Jade, didn't need a ring at all. She was just Green Lantern Jade. Energy incarnate.
Yeah, but there's also something with her where she got infused with some dark side energy. So she's got some version of Apocalyptian and Green Lantern just raw energy.
Huh.
Like a piece of the Lantern and some piece of dark side going on at the same time. I don't know. I forgot about her. A lot going on with that one too.
I always liked her. Mm-hmm. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing with lanterns. And I think everybody's making too much out of this, like, no green complaint. And
I mean, yeah,
I'm pretty happy. You know what? Everyone's like, ha 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 ha. They're taking down the trailers to put more green in it so that the fans will be mad. You know what? I hope they fucking aren't. I hope they aren't.
I do hope they aren't. But I think I sent you this the other day. Have you seen the theory that there was never any intention to release an Ugly Sonic?
No.
It's cute that it is cute that the idea that they just released that one trailer with Ugly Sonic just so everyone could complain. They always intended to release the right Sonic, we'll call it.
Oh.
And the evidence for this is that roughly, do you think they would really spend that much money just to undo it? And then over the course of 3, coming up on 4 movies and a, Prime Video, whatever, series, with relatively few missteps in a franchise that most people are really pretty happy with, you think they just managed to do this one major fuck up front? And like, you know what? For conspiracy theories, that's a pretty good case. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job there. That's compelling. I don't really buy it completely, but that's compelling. I think it has play. But yeah, that would be a similar playbook here.
I mean, it would make sense in a way, in a really interesting marketing way. If if you're looking at a situation where like, okay, I'm looking at these numbers and no one gives a hot damn about Sonic the Hedgehog right now. Nobody gives 2 fucks. Cool. We've already invested too much money. What do we do?
Just troll them.
Well, we give them a cause. We make them think that we can't figure this out on our own, and their complaints are going to right the course. And now they've got something invested.
Oh, they just found somebody in a hallway walking by, not even has nothing to do with this meeting, and just like, we got to fuck him up. What are we going to do to fuck him up somehow? Like, Jerry, what do you know about Sonic? Who? Sonic. The Hedgehog. What? I don't know. What does he do? He runs. I don't know, fucking give him skinny legs then or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know who this guy is. Make him ugly. I don't know.
Just make him look weird. It's just too uncanny valley. Too in between
hedgehog?
Cartoon and
fucked up teeth.
Yeah. That's a funny conspiracy theory. I hope it's true.
I would like to root for it. It would be funny if it was true to see it be used here. Remove all the green from the trailer.
Yeah. I don't think that. I mean, I think there was green in the trailer. I stand by it. I stand by it.
That was our trailer review. Might as well have been named "There Was Green in the Fucking Trailer." Parentheses. We don't really care whether there was green in the trailer, but there was in parentheses.
Yeah, I saw someone on Thread say something like James Gunn in like 2023. Lanterns is going to be a grounded detective story. The internet. Yay, that sounds awesome. Trailer releases in 2025. The internet. What the fuck is this?
Where are my space pirates?
I said, yeah, that's about the way it happened.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. How dare you give me what you promised.
From the beginning. I don't have anything else on Lanterns, man. I don't know why they've pulled the trailer. I don't care.
It is odd. I don't.
It is, yeah.
See it anywhere. Not anywhere like official.
Unless might be a trick to get people talking about it.
The hell is Red Reptile?
I don't know.
The hell are we dealing with here? Why do I have a half-skinned Ben Affleck?
Oh,
what is happening? He looks like a Michelin tower made out of like ground beef.
Oh, God. First I'm hearing of a guy.
Me too.
Is it DC related?
It's just this is somehow what the internet thought I might be interested in after I looked up the Lanterns trailer.
I do think it's interesting. Over 10 years, and this is, I think, the first time I've ever tried to course correct you by saying, is this DC related?
Yeah. I mean, the answer is a resounding no. That's my point. I think YouTube was like, he was Batman once.
Yeah.
Let's just try it. Try it. Throw it out there.
Right. All right. You want to talk about this Clayface trailer? Finally.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. We got him in bandages. We got him laying in the bed. And the whole thing, we got that Do You Realize song from the Flaming Lips playing.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, fantastic song. Fantastic album. I think it's called Yoshimi Battles the Giant Robots. Great concept album. Total bop all the way through. Totally recommend. It's one of my favorite albums. But so we got, experiments. We got Clay moving around. We got shots of Matt Hagen at the premiere with adoring fans. We got dudes holding him down while one slices his eye. We got a shot of him with a mask. Shot of him being injected with whatever. Renew You, I guess. Scans of something on a medical thing. normal reflection juxtaposed with sagging Clay reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Good, nice shot of him running through an alley in silhouette.
The silhouette I was the happiest with was the what do you call it, mace?
Oh yeah, the mace arm. Yeah,
yeah. That was fantastic.
Trying to scream. I liked trying to scream with Clay melting over his mouth. That was
great.
That was
great
good
horror.
stuff.
Yeah.
And as I call it, ye old tub scrub, where he just laying in a tub, slides his hand over his face, and it's gone. It looks like that motherfucker from Star Trek. You remember that Charlie X thing where Charlie X is like, "Stop laughing at me," and he like makes all the crew members' faces like they don't have faces anymore. That's creepy.
I don't, but that does sound wonderfully creepy. The I think that like that shot hit about as well as it was supposed to. And none of all the reposts I saw and all the hype for this pretty regularly, it was that like fucking the hand over the face thing look cool. It does look cool.
It does, yeah.
Now, my giant disclaimer for all of this, and I think we've said it before already, was that it's a genre of film that I'm passingly familiar with at best.
Yeah,
when I watch this film, it will be the only horror film I go see that decade.
Probably. I mean, look, here's the thing though. Okay, hold on. First of all, let me say I did see Amusement Mile. That was fun. That was some good Joker stuff there. Nice little Gotham stuff. I love that the tagline is "Look fear in the face," because that means that Superman's was "Look up," Supergirl's "Look out," and this one is "Look fear in the face."
Yeah, that was good.
So they be looking. ABL, always be looking. Look,
who's gonna be looked down?
I don't know. Aquaman.
Oh, that'd be fantastic marketing to just like move it straight over to the Wile E. Coyote movie, and that tagline's "Look down."
Oh, beautiful. That's great.
Beautiful.
Fuck.
By the way, one quick other sidebar for non-DC is go watch that trailer if you haven't, man. That looks fun.
What?
The trailer for that.
What is it?
What is this thing going to be called? Like
Coyote versus Acme?
Coyote versus Acme. Yeah.
Okay.
The full trailer dropped a few days ago, and man, that looks fun.
Yeah.
Man, does this look fun.
That's another one of those that like I'm glad it got released. I will probably never watch it.
I will definitely watch that one. That one even looks like one that I'm going to I'm probably short of finding out something crazy. That's going to be one that I grab the daughters for sure.
All right. But I do, I do agree with you. I watched this trailer and I was like, yeah, that's a really, it's like, it's Clayface there. That's pretty cool. I don't give a fuck, like,
yeah.
Like I do because it's DC and it's Clayface and I'll go see it because of that. But if this was not like DC related, if it just said Clayface, I'd have been like, oh man, they could have just made it about the DC character. So if it was just a movie about a melty man, I would be like, oh, cool concept. I'm good. Yeah, I wouldn't have cared. And I wouldn't have seen it. And I will see it because it has the DC logo on it. And that's weird and sad in a way. But this is also just not specifically my genre. Like, I like horror, but I find that the horror I like is like Evil Dead. Or, Reanimator is the kind of shit I like. Like, we're just like, Jesus Christ, this is some goofy shit. And I am here for it. Like Cornball. I am so fucking mad, dude.
You do want limbs flying off and that kind of thing.
I am so fucking angry. I realized that Jeffrey Combs made a movie called H.P. Lovecraft's Necronomicon, Book of the Dead. And it was like direct to VHS back in the day. I had this VHS. I bought this VHS at the Buzz in Montgomery 20 years ago. And it was like $1. And I never watched it. And then eventually I gave it away. I didn't realize who was even in it.
Oh.
I didn't even ever pay attention. I saw a trailer for it yesterday, finally. And I was like, I have that. And I looked at it and I don't have it anymore. I gave it away.
Oh,
And then I looked it up. It's never been released on DVD, and the VHS copies are going for like $160.
oh no, yeah, that was gonna be one of those.
It looks terrible,
I
but
know.
I absolutely want to watch it. Oh, but yeah, that was.
I was betting more like $40-$50, but still, yeah.
I told my wife, it's this kind of shit that makes me never want to get rid of anything.
Understandable.
Dave, it's been 20 years. You haven't watched this. Get rid of it. 2 years later, I'm like, motherfuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it does look like a cool movie. I'm seeing some negativity out there. So I'm like, this, I don't believe this will be good, and this, I think it looks fine for what it is. It's just a horror movie, but for all the people that I'm seeing who are saying this is going to be a flop, baby, they made it for $40 million.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do much. I don't really know. Again, just not understanding the genre at all. I don't know how you would look at this and be like, well, that's definitely going to fail as a horror movie. I don't know what makes a good or a bad horror trailer, but I feel like this would be a decent one. It's got some good shots. It's got a creepy song.
Yeah. I'm not a good judge of anything. That's one thing I've learned over the years. I'm not a good judge.
Right. Honestly, this would be like if somebody asked me if this was a good country song.
Like I knew Black Adam would mostly flop. That was one I was pretty sure of.
That one, yeah. But at least that's like in a genre where I could.
Yeah. Yeah. You have your.
That's just
your druthers a
films.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I know what I'm dealing with there. I'm anchored.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one way to put it.
Yeah.
I had a sneaking suspicion about Fury of the Gods as well. Horror, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't keep up with it. I don't know what. Like, apparently, Saw movies keep doing well enough. They keep making them.
That's a good point. Yeah, like financially, I don't know what a good or bad movie looks like in this industry either. Or that side.
And the stuff that I'm like, man, that's pretty good. And then they're like, oh, yeah, that didn't do really well. Like people online, or even people in real life will tell you, like, oh, yeah, that one didn't do really well. Mm-hmm. But then it's horror, so they get like 3 more sequels off of like not doing well. Like, clearly, there's a different bar here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially now with the Blumhouse stuff, where it's like, they made it for $15, y'all.
Yeah. I get the same level of imposter syndrome, or not even that, not even because that would imply that I'm trying. Even just shame, just built in if I try to like watch a soccer game. Just, I know I'm out of my depth.
Mm-hmm.
And literally a world of people know what they're talking about, and I do not.
Yeah. I feel that way at, any kind of mechanic shop, anywhere men are talking about tools.
Yeah, I can do okay there.
Or sports, for real.
It'll bounce around from the sport. But yeah, like that's definitely one of those areas. I'm going to be pretty helpless. But for what I know about it, it does look creepy as hell. I'm going to be interested in it.
Yeah.
I like the percolating clay. I don't know. They're going to have some sort of...
that was interesting.
I mean, just from what I can tell about the actual story, I don't know. It's going to be a medical thing. We've got at least one love interest. Acting career that's going to go off the rails, except I guess he's still going to be around in some capacity. Like,
I guess.
And, I thought about, should we go through the different, like, Clayface and see if we can categorize which one of these guys is going to be which part, and like, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't even know what you mean. Clayface?
Yeah, so we went through the clay faces.
I'm not prepared for that, Jason. This is Matt Hagen. Motherfucking Matt Hagen. That's it. I'm not.
If I open like the DC page, the encyclopedia page, it's like 7 fucking clay faces, man.
Yeah, where'd I get? There's like more than, I think there's 8, but I'm not getting into Carlo and all these other fuckers. Like this is,
it's gonna borrow and nod at all these people, and like, I don't know. I'll have to see it before we start guessing at that.
I will tell you though, the thing that makes me the most interested is the writer, who I can't remember his name now, but this is the guy that did I don't know, I think Black Mass and a bunch of other stuff on Netflix. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah. Damn it. The fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, I don't remember it either. I saw his list and was like, oh, that's a bunch of other stuff I've heard of.
And he's working on the Dark Tower show. Man, my mind is not here today.
Gotcha.
Mike Flanagan. Mike fucking
That's the
Flanagan.
name. That's the name.
Jesus God.
Yep.
Mike Flanagan, Haunting of Bly Manor, Doctor Sleep, Fall of the House of Usher, Haunting of Hill House, Gerald's Game. Fucking bunch of stuff. That now I kind of want to go back and watch.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the only part of that to me, I
Midnight
can make
Mass.
sense of. There you go. When I say it's like, oh, I've seen that before. Like, all right, he wrote enough stuff that it broke containment out of horror, and I've seen the title before. That's got to be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my youngest sister is still like, oh my God, I didn't know Mike Flanagan was doing Clayface. You got to check out these shows. And I'm like, damn it, I trust her.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, I used to give her shit because I'd be like, I can't believe you're watching Supernatural. She's like, yeah, it's just kind of out of obligation now. After season 5, it really went off the rails. I'm like, son of a bitch, that sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, moving on to Man of Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So on April 8th, Gunn debunked a bunch of reported finalists for a role in Man of Tomorrow. It was a report that said that Ella Purnell and Marissa Abella had tested for the role of Maxima. And he didn't explicitly say that Adria Arjona hadn't tested for it because her name was also included there.
Mm-hmm.
So then a new report came from THR said that Arjona, Eva de Demoniki, I don't know that name, Cindy Chandler, and Grace Van Patten were the 4 finalists for the role of Maxima in Man of Tomorrow. And they had all 4 tested for the role in Atlanta. And then it came out that like Arjona's involvement. Well, everybody's saying that is reporting that Adria Arjona has gotten the film. That she's whoever this character is. But Gunn did point out that he has never confirmed Maxima. He said absolutely, I've absolutely not confirmed Maxima for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So if you asking me, I think Adria Arjona is Wonder Woman. That's my guess. I don't think it's going to be Maxima. None of these actresses look like Maxima in any way.
Yeah, and I think he's going to roughly cast people that look mostly like what they're supposed to on the page for the most part.
That's what I've taken from Gunn so far.
Yeah, if I'm just extrapolating here. So
gave us the first redheaded Jimmy Olsen, for Christ's sake.
yeah, I mean let's just assume for now that people are going to be roughly what they look like in your classical version of things.
Yeah.
Just on the basic demographics: hair, eye, height, skin color. Like roughly those 4 things are going to match the page. So
not every time. There is an occasional Perry White, but and I don't have a
true,
problem
yeah.
with any of that. I have no issues with that.
Yeah, we do have at least one but like he's been pretty like to the page. So yeah, we don't have any reason to think it's not going to be like just something crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Wonder Woman? Yeah, sure. Why not?
I can't remember if he said that Wonder Woman's not in the film definitively.
I don't remember if he's actually straight up denied that or not. I do remember, I meant to ask you though, was it not that he had basically said, because after the first thing broke, he kind of said, hey, stop doing that. These are like so-and-so is my friend. Like I have to go like have conversations with these people when y'all do this kind of crap. It's not just when y'all just throw shit out there, I have to deal with that. Which was like, yeah, good for him saying something that is, it's just kind of one of the side effects of like shit. And then like 2 weeks later, it's like, I cast one of those people that I talked about. Oh, okay.
So we've got several reports saying that Gunn has said specifically Wonder Woman will not appear in the upcoming film Superman, Man of Tomorrow, which is just called Man of Tomorrow, by the way. But, it's James Gunn. So that, Adria might be playing Diana Prince.
True.
And then we'll get Wonder Woman later.
Yeah. But
I don't know. She might be Lucy Lane, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's exactly the name I was going to pull out of a hat. Like any number of 1,000 other fucking people.
Yeah.
We are not stuck with just 4 names.
We're not. Oh man, might be somebody else entirely. Now, Man of Tomorrow is shooting. That was announced April 20th, 6 days ago. Gunn posted a picture of a chessboard, and there's also something of a Brainiac Superman symbol on a something in the background.
Yeah, it's like some kind of box, but he straight up hid the logo in the back of the back of that shot.
Yeah, that is a Brainiac logo, motherfucker, and with a Superman symbol in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's also
presumably production artwork.
Yeah, and there's also a key card for prison. I guess it says Van Kull, Department of Corrections, inmate VKP 182736, Luther A. Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I did take that from that. Oh, he's Lex for short. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's always been the case.
Yeah.
I did see some people be like, "Who's A. Luthor? His name is Lex Luthor." Buddy,
Just stands for A.
Yeah, a singular Luthor.
Yeah, just we need A Luthor. As long as we got one inside the cage, all is well.
So someone pointed out, I did a little digging, and there was an article about this. The position of the pieces on the chessboard. Have you seen anything about this?
Yes.
About so there's a guy named Gary Kasparov in '97 faced off against IBM's Deep Blue computer in a chess match, in 6 chess matches. Mm-hmm. And he had done it in '96 and beat the machine, but '97 it didn't work out quite like that. And he basically the machine pretty much got him most of the time. And game 6, like that was the final. What he has on this chessboard, what Gunn has on this chessboard, is what game 6 of Deep Blue versus Gary Kasparov.
I believe that is the position that Kasparov designed in.
Yes, absolutely. That's it. But
he it was a cool game. The cool fucking pull to use, and you gotta love the symmetry, man. All right, so wonderful pull for a lot of reasons, but yeah, Kasparov. I mean, the best chess player in the world right now is a guy named Magnus Carlsen, who I think today won another fucking tournament. But like he's the best in the land.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like 2 other names. There's really only one other really big name in the history of chess that like people will say is the best, and it's like Kasparov. Carlsen, who's the best in the world, thinks that Gary Kasparov is the best chess player to ever live.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you have a passing understanding of chess, you might even remember like Bobby Fischer or something. And like I don't know, man, these are all people well above my pay grade. But like even those people, those names you've heard of, like no, Kasparov was really the guy. And yeah, like that was a huge deal. Like he fucking lost to a computer. But like so yeah, like Deep Blue, like we first go around he beat the computer.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, the second go around, it really fucked with him. And here's what really fucked with him too. And this part was really neat. The article on Screen Rant, I want to say.
Okay.
I think it was Screen Rant. I should really remember the guy, but Gunn even quoted the article somewhere in there or mentioned it. But this guy does a good job pointing this out. The reason that second match fucked with him so hard was because, like, I don't know, man. Take whatever reference point you want. If you have, like, chess is one way, like any kind of thing where you compete, like poker's another good one, where like you can play. I don't know if anybody has like a understanding of poker, but like when you're playing poker, you can play the man or you can play the cards, and those are different things. Anyway, what fucked with Kasparov so much in this, and what was so cute about this as a metaphor, is the thing that really threw him off his game was that Deep Blue a couple times made a move that didn't feel like a computer should have made it.
Right. And Kasparov thought that there was a human behind it.
Yeah,
like
he was straight
human.
He thought it was a fucking Mechanical Turk shit situation back there. Because, like, yeah, that was another old chess reference was like that. But, like, yeah, that's what fucked with him so much. It was a couple of moves that, like in chess, there's ways, I mean, there's obviously, like, offensive moves and defensive moves. Like you've played, like, you know, it's you can just move a pawn, you know, but really that's because you're setting up a defense or something. No, it was just some shit that Kasparov couldn't really make sense of. Stuff that didn't really, like, that seemed like the computer was just kind of like feeling its way around.
Right. It was specifically like moves that the computer made to seemingly put Kasparov off.
Yes, like where it felt
It
like
didn't
it was
benefit the
playing
computer.
human. Yeah, it didn't have an immediate like because all right, you've again like you've played. So like there's the best move on the board. You know, there's the top engine move. You know, the thing that the computer thinks this is definitely the closest, the easiest and fastest path to winning this game, or winning the highest value piece on the board at any given time, or you know, stopping all that. The way to fuck over your opponent. Again, hey, another analogy. You ever play pool? You ever just leave the ball behind one of your balls just to fuck him over because all he's got an 8-ball left? Yeah, there's at least that. Nothing like that. Anyway, point was though that like it really fucked with him, and that's the point that we loved so much about this was it was the uncanny valley of the whole thing that really threw Kasparov. So that's fucking cute to bring in just as an introduction to Brainiac. The fact that there's that much lore in just the fucking first image coming out. Really excited me.
Plus, like if you're thinking about it in terms of Superman, like there, I've seen this around a few times, and I think it came from comicbook.com specifically, but it's been pointed out that it very much feels like a shot from or a scene from Superman Son of Kal-El Annual 1 in 2021, and that was Superman and Lex. They're talking about like, oh yeah, maybe we should team up. And I've thought about what it would be, like how it would be if we teamed up. And Lex has this great line, like I've thought about it, and you know, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about it. And Superman and Lex Luthor together, an infinite mind and an infinite reach. You know, it's a great line. But there's also in one of the panels, there's this line where Lex says, "Your first move is to place a knight in front of your pawns." Is that pathetically on brand? But with the Kasparov thing,
also a very solid opening move.
Absolutely. A lot of people are saying that that this shot is a reference to that. Yeah. But if we're taking the Kasparov idea, and the fact that he thinks, there's obviously the theme of man versus machine. You got Brainiac. Versus Superman, possibly. Is Superman Kasparov? Probably, because I believe there's going to be a hint that even though Lex and Superman are teamed up, Superman is going to suspect that Lex is pulling the strings behind Brainiac a little bit.
Yeah. Some of this is where I think we're going to get to see, some farm boy wisdom. Some just good old fucking horse sense kind of thing, and maybe a little bit of reporter instinct. Just in all of the chess match that I'm sure Lex will be playing here. You got to think Clark's just going to keep his eye on the fucking ball, right? Like,
yeah,
that mixing metaphors half on purpose. But like, yeah, he's going to like that. Clark, you watched him kill a man in front of you. I don't care how much y'all are getting along. You watched him kill a man in front of you, and I don't think he's ever really going to quite get past that.
Mm-hmm.
I do wonder how much the film is going to kind of ask me to get past that, and I'm curious about it. Hey, have you even ever considered the idea that like Lex didn't know that was going to be a real bullet? I don't think it quite plays, but it's crossed my mind, and it almost plays, I think.
Yeah, even if we say like, oh, well, he didn't know it was a real bullet, even if he says it on fucking screen, if he says, I didn't know there was an actual bullet in the chamber, Superman could be like, dope. Got you, bro. By the way, what's with keeping all of your exes enslaved in fucking cubicles?
Oh, yeah. No, there's it's not going to work. There's not, like, let me put it this way. His body count wasn't 0 before he pulled that trigger.
Yeah.
I don't believe in this franchise.
Yeah.
But he does have like a weird surprised look, though, that has always registered with me, and I can't completely take it away.
Yeah, it might have actually been his first direct kill.
I think, when we've talked about it, I think that's kind of where I place it right now. There's a little bit of me that would like it to be like, well, what if he thought it was going to be blank, though? Like, what if he was just going to go out there and really fuck with him? And then once the gun went off, he was like, well, I'm going to threaten Clark Kent now and really play into it. I mean, yeah, you just play into it then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think that's what's happening, but
I don't know.
But I wondered in going into Man of Tomorrow how much they're going to ask me to let go of that execution, though.
Yeah. I'm curious myself, but like I said, I actually do. I think that's a good theory. I think that may have actually been his first direct, not indirect. I'm sure he's ordered plenty of people
killed with a pen many a time. I'm sure.
Yeah, but like hand on the trigger, that may have been his first.
Yeah, it's possible.
Gunn says Dave Fleming, Superman composer, is returning for Man of Tomorrow.
Cool. Music was good.
I was happy with that music. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's move over to Batman Part 2. The big news here is that at the Cinemacon, they didn't mention anything about the Batman Part 2.
Wow.
And the conspiracy theories are running wild. Like, it means that we're still not going to get it. It's still not coming out in 2027. It's being delayed again. I know it. And me, the petty bitch that I am, I'm like, I hope it is.
At this point, yeah, I do not care. Dude, that movie, as far as I'm concerned, needed to be out right now. And everything past it already being ready for, like, release to this fall is later than I would have expected and wanted it to. So whatever. At this point, I'm just laughing too. Fuck it. Let's see how late it goes. You know what? Tell you what. Release it in game as a thing you can do inside GTA 6.
Sure.
We'll finally get that in the thing at the same time. It'll be great.
I mean, look, we had strikes. He got derailed by the Penguin. Mm-hmm. I'm on board. I'm fully behind Matt Reeves. I don't think that he has gone too far beyond on this. I think a lot of stuff happened in between 1 and 2. There was a whole regime change. And he managed to get out a whole season of Penguin, which was delightful. And I wouldn't take back Penguin for the world. That includes for Batman Part 2. Because,
I doubt very seriously that if you showed me Batman 2 right now and said, but I have to erase the entire season of Penguin, I think I would rather have one than the other outright.
Mm-hmm.
Guessing. I haven't seen Batman 2. Could blow my dick off. I don't fucking know.
It won't.
Not that much. Not as much as I enjoyed the entire season of Penguin.
That entire season of Penguin was great.
It was fire. You're not going to beat that with 1 3 hour movie. It better be a 3 hour movie at this point. But come on, you're not going to beat that with 1 3 hour movie.
Even under the guise of a limited series.
No,
that Penguin was better than Part 1 of the Batman.
Yeah, I think so. I think I really did probably enjoy it. Just a half, a half a letter grade more.
Let me tell you this. The whole fucking sequence where Sophia kills the family was better than anything in Batman Part 1.
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I'd like to watch them side by side before I complete. I'm hearing that out. I'm not saying no to that. I would like to watch them side by side.
I mean, I can tell you for me, it's all subjective, but for me, I remember that and I don't remember jack shit from the Batman. I remember a couple of shots.
Yeah,
that were really cool.
Some and some. Some and some. Like several shots that were cool. I could mostly go through the plot. I think I would have to watch it again. And by the time it finally comes out, I'll be able to watch it again and enjoy it. I've only watched it really the one time. I think I dabbled with it another time and just sort of flipped through it. Yeah.
I mean, for me, I think the characters are more charismatic. I cared more about them. The storytelling was richer. It was full in a way that the Batman never really achieved for me.
Maybe, but all that being said,
some of that's just time with the characters.
A lot, yeah. I mean, you can build things in a limited series. But if you gave me Batman 2 and I said, "Man, this is fantastic. This was worth every bit of the wait," I still don't know if I'd really replace it with for or swap it for Penguin 1. Yeah. It was just genuinely that good.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I'm giving them all the berth, the wide berth. It does aggravate me when people are like, "I still can't believe it." It's like, you fucking entitled brats. Like, let it be. Just let it happen.
Yeah.
I would rather it be good and take a long time. If motherfucker has to come out with a Dark Knight Returns and Robert Pattinson's an old man, I'm good. I'm like, all right, well, we'll see what you did.
Yeah.
I mean, I was happy to see Keaton in The Flash. I'm like, hell yeah.
That was.
Finally got back around to it.
Yeah, I was happy to see that.
Then again, I was happy to see old Helena from Birds of Prey for that one shot in Crisis on Infinite Earths. I don't think I'm hard to please.
Right.
Anyway, that's all the stuff I have. I don't have anything else for this episode.
Oh, well, that's fair. That's fair.
I can, I mean, we're still getting, I'm still seeing a lot of dubious sites saying, oh, it's confirmed. We've got so-and-so for this person in the Batman Part 2. Okay. Where's the confirmation? Nowhere? Yeah. Okay. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen confirmation. Yeah. Sebastian Stan is in. He's out. He's in. He's out. Okay. Cool.
It's one of the, I don't know, man. That's also a strange thing, dude. Like, I know the other Batman portrayals are currently, dead in the water. And this is kind of the only live thing rooting around right now. But like, damn, it's such a weird thing that like every fucking mention of Batman, every mention of DC where it's a big plural kind of DC characters thing still pulls Pattinson's picture up right now. Mm-hmm. It's always the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, that was the whole thing. Like some kind of napkins, like a birthday party thing, like a birthday party napkin set or something. Yeah. Had Corn Sweat's Superman on it and Pattinson's Batman.
Why?
And people are like, this is confusing. And then other people are like, it's AI. No, motherfucker, it's not AI. It's a bad Photoshop job. That's all it is.
It's just stupid. It doesn't have to be.
It's just a fucking Photoshop job.
Yeah.
Because you can see like they cut out like the cape over like Superman's shoulders and they didn't give him shoulders. So it's just like a weird notch where his cape should be.
Cute. Yeah.
They combined, they basically grabbed Superman from one poster and stuck him on top of a Batman poster and then didn't take Selena Kyle's eyes out of the cape. But because we are this society, everything we don't understand immediately has to be AI and not just a bad fucking Photoshop job, which I assure you that's what it was. I've seen the posters that these napkins came from. But, the big headline is DC confusing fans even more. Like, okay. It's the only Batman they have on tap right now, man. What do you want?
Yeah. It gets name checked and picture checked, I think, way more than just what's currently out there really justifies.
Yeah. This is the attention to detail I was looking for back in the early 2000s when I was aggravated that all the Marvel merchandise had a mixture of 616 characters and Ultimate Universe characters. I was like, why is no one paying attention to the fact that these are X-Men from the fucking Ultimate Universe, but Avengers from the 616 universe, and Ultimate Spider-Man right up there in front? And everyone went, it's fucking comic books, man. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, granted, at least the argument from this is like, why did you use this picture? Because it's the only Batman that's around right now. It's like it sounds valid. I don't think it actually is, but at least it sounds like a decent answer. Mm-hmm. Well, what else would you use? I don't know. Fucking Kevin Conroy, legitimately just grab the BTAS Batman and throw it up there. Like you just need a placeholder for Batman, right? So just use an animated version that's old and everyone knows what it is.
I mean, it's just barely a Batman.
Or just throw the logo.
Like, it's like there's no likeness.
Oh yeah.
He's in shadow.
Yeah,
he's got a collar,
like a profile quarter profile silhouette thing, and
not even a quarter. It's a straight on like fucking it's side view. It's what is it called? Profile. Like
is it just
straight profile? Like straight profile. All damn near almost silhouette.
Yeah, it is not very descriptive.
So,
but
I mean,
all that being said, just throw Adam West up there. Just throw Adam West up there every time instead. We'll all get the same point.
You know what?
It'll be funny every time.
Probably have to pay likeness rights on that.
Well, they have to pay someone, don't they? You're not getting Pattinson's for free.
Corn Sweat's still part of the Superman package deal.
Yeah,
what happened just now? But it's like fucking McFarlane. I got this Joker toy, this Batman '89 Joker figure, and it's supposed to be Nicholson's character, but it does not look like Jack Nicholson, and that's because they're like, oh well, we based it off of the Batman '89 comic because we had to make it legally distinct from Jack Nicholson because his likeness rights are so crazy. The fucking figure had to be like $300.
Jesus.
Yeah, it had to be like a fucking hot toy or some shit.
Good
like
God.
his likeness rights are crazy. So it's that kind of shit where you're like, it's been a few years. Well, let's put patents in the silhouette.
That's kind of funny too. I mean, there's only a few people with it feels like that have faces you could do that with. Nicholson is among them, though. Willem Dafoe could do that with his face. I feel like everybody would be like, yeah, it's very clearly a Dafoean. That's a Dafoean visage, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. It's like, we made Plump Joker. Okay.
Is that what he looks like in the books?
I mean, he just looks like, he looks like somebody tried to make Jack Nicholson not look like Jack Nicholson. Like, let's draw a bad likeness of Jack Nicholson.
Oh. That sounds like a bad Jack Nicholson acid trip, though.
I mean, it's,
I'm just
change his
imagining
hairline
him with
a bit.
meltier face. Oh, okay.
No, it's more like, we'll give him a fuller head of hair. We'll change his hairline just a bit and change his nose and his eyebrows. And there won't be like super, super distinctive features. But if you like squint, you'll be like, oh, yeah, it's Jack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, perfect. Just what the people wanted.
Right. I mean, sometimes the people don't get what they want because of one rich asshole.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Yeah, and that just makes sense that way.
All right. Well, that's all I've got.
It's a lovely place to leave it to. Just completely flat on a terrible thought.
I mean, that's our soft talking about the Paramount merger going through.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a rich asshole getting what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're not going to be happy because of a rich asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sometimes bad people just win, and there's not a fucking thing you can do about it.
Help Batman.
Uh-huh. No. Help Bruce Wayne. As I've said for a while, we don't need Batman. We need Bruce Wayne.
Right. Ah, shit.
I
He's
need
a rich
one
asshole.
well-meaning billionaire, for God's sake.
Just one. All right. Until next time, keep some DC on your screen.
Bye.